Kenneth Okonkwo was eyeing Atiku's running mate, and he wasn't bold enough to disclose it. Okay, yes, he's eyeing that vice presidential slot. Instead of you to come straight, you are going through the corners and doing all sorts of things and saying, no, if they don't pick somebody from the southeast, you are going to leave ADC. Yeah. Just talk your mind. Tell us that you want Atiku to make you his running mate. Meanwhile, he did not pick you. He went to pick Ameachi. It's good for him like that. That Kenneth Okonkwo, he's not okay. Of course, he was really eyeing that vice presidential seat. Former House of Representative candidate of the People's Democratic Congress from the Kinabasa constituency, Austin Okai, has accused Kenneth Okonkwo of allegedly harboring ambitions for the vice presidential ticket of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, while not publicly declaring such interest. We know. Okai made the claim in a post shared on his Facebook page on Wednesday, June 17, 2026, where he suggested that Okonkwo had shown interest in becoming a running mate in the party's emerging political arrangements, but had not been open about it. He was quoted as saying Kenneth Okonkwo was eyeing Atiku's running mate, and he wasn't bold enough to disclose it. The comment comes amidst rising political tensions within the ADC following the party's announcement of former Rivers State Governor and ex-Minister of Transportation, Ameachi, as the running mate to presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar for the 2027 general elections. The development reportedly followed internal party deliberations in which Ameachi emerged as the selected choice after finishing as runner-up in the party's primaries. The announcement has sparked division within the party, with several prominent members expressing dissatisfaction over the selection process and the outcome. Kenneth Okonkwo has been among the most vocal critics of the decision, publicly rejecting the Atiku-Ameachi ticket. He argued that the choice of a running mate from the South-South region further deepens concern about the continued exclusion of the Southeast from Nigeria's top political leadership position. According to him, the arrangement reflects a pattern of marginalization against the Igbo-speaking Southeast geopolitical zone, which he believes has not been adequately represented in the highest level of executive leadership. But you have somebody that is actually going for the presidential seat from Southeast. Instead of you to support that person, you did not. You are waiting for them to pick a Southeast vice president so that they'll pick you. Abi? He said that he could not support a political arrangement that in his views align his vision. Adding that such decision were inconsistent with the inclusive goals he associated with his involvement in the coalition. Nobody sent you message, Okonkwo. And you send yourself a message. Okonkwo further explained that his participation in the political coalition was driven by a desire for fair representation. Indeed. Insisting that he could not mobilize support for a ticket he believes undermines his geopolitical zone. How many people can you rally to vote? You cannot mobilize support. I beg you, keep your support to yourself. The controversy has added to ongoing internal disagreements within the ADC as the party continues preparation for the 2027 general elections, which debate over zoning, representation, and candidate selection shaping its internal dynamics. Bassi says, can I get money to sponsor campaign? I wonder. Atiku wouldn't want to bear the financial burden alone. He has always picked a man from the state with resources. Ransom says, running mate, yes, I think he was actually eyeing that vice presidential seat. Anojo says, if Okai is correct, then Okonkwo thought that hatefully and maliciously struggling to denigrate Peter Obi was like picking a political clout sufficient to earn him a running late status. Yes, they feel like once you start attacking their opponent, once you start attacking Peter Obi, they want to consider it that, that man that is there always helping us to attack Peter Obi. Let's reward him with vice presidential seats. Yet, that was what he was expecting, but it no work. Manasseh says, very, very correct, sir. Kenneth has not been acting because of his people or his region, neither for Nigeria, but for his selfish ambition. Thank God that he ran away from His Excellency Peter Obi before showing that this is terrible character. Their fruits they will be known, and by his fruits people have known him. Atiku would have made the greatest mistake of his life if he had made a mistake of nominating Kenneth Okonkwo as his running mate. That one will do that kind of mistake. And none of them generally, they're just wasting their time. Sofila says, who will give him that position in a critical election? Let him first try his luck as a councillor in his ward. Okay? Ozzy DJ says, now I understand why me is black. Why the clan is black? Who did this to our Igbo men? Okay. Philip says, in all honesty, it doesn't have any political weight or value. You shouldn't assume being loud to being accepted. Don't mind him. Benjamin says, Kenneth Okonkwo should first of all go and vie for Nsukka local government chairman election. I want to see something first, not be only vice presidential candidates. Honorable Sadi says, Kenneth that doesn't have capacity of paying house bill away. Bishop says, Okonkwo is a Momona. What is his political strength? How popular is he? Does he think you're acting home movies? Has he got money to print posters to cover the whole country? He must be a joker. I also said, I can't believe you. Can he cough out a 200 million naira to support Atiku? For where he wants to see him? For where he wants to see that money? Manasseh says, it is laughable. Okonkwo is too big for vice president. Why not him take the president? Agbaya. Uche says, he's too small and inexperienced to be Atiku's running mate. He just entered politics. So he should be patient to gather influence first and make relationship with other tribes first. He might be the first president from the east in future. Sadly to say, it's good to think big, but not this way. Kenneth should start from House of Rep first. Abina, or do councillor. Just say, it says, who dash monkey banana? Can he win local government chairmanship election? It is a man who says, can Kenneth Okonkwo deliver within his immediate family? Talk more of believing his polling units in an election. No be to the talk nonsense for social media. No be by church or church. Bob Sunday says he doesn't have the political clout for the position. What is his political pedigree? He's a greenhorn as far as politics is concerned in Nigeria. Onyeka says yes, he was. He says, now the ambition go by him with his widest mouth. Don't mind him. Ikenke says, which party is Kenneth Okonkwo now? He's in Edison now. If he has not left Sha. And he says, go back to your acting. I'm telling you, just go back to your acting. You'll make money there. There's money there now. James said, you're not far from the truth, okay? Looking at his caliber of person, you should be very, very ambitious. Michael says, Kenneth was attacking Obi thinking that Atiku Abubakar will reward him with a better position. But no way, as it stands now, he doesn't know what to do. He's a very confused man. Sarako says, if he was bold enough to say it and Atiku honored it, that would have been better. Most of Igbo land would have abandoned Obi, including me, knowing he is going to become the next president after Atiku 8 years. He's a fool without scruples. And listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.